Let's see if it's working. Let's see. 13 seconds. I'm still trying to learn how to use this program. I'm just going to play with this just a bit. Post a comment. Let's see. Nope, I don't want to give myself a comment. I'm trying to see. See, I'm figuring this thing out a little bit. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, darling, for saying hello. Because I was trying to figure out what, because I'm using the StreamYard now, and it's completely opposite of YouTube. Hello, sometimes vegan. Yeah, I've been off a little bit, kind of doing my own uh, meditative thing, connecting. Um, I say a lot about um, connecting with mother or grounding. But the last few days, I've had sort of an immersion of what it truly connecting to the earth and taking the time to turn everything off and just go sit with a tree for real. Find the oldest tree that you can find and just go sit underneath it and just close your eyes and feel that energy of the tree. Everything around us, guys, is energy. Everything is energy. Anyway, I want to just do a meditative reading with you guys. I'm not going to be looking in the chat right now because I can't do that and do this at the same time because I can't see. But I'm going to burn some sage and we're going to um, listen to the Himalayan singing bowls. I'm going to go ahead and pause this for a second because I couldn't figure out how to. I have a hotspot to where I can have music going, but they compete for the stream here, and it wouldn't work. So what I did is I just tried to pre-record it. Yeah, and I guess I'll go ahead and put it back on. I had to start it over again. I thought it was pretty. We'll go ahead and start our sage. You guys just get in a comfortable position, just wherever you are. Just get real comfortable. I'm burning a little bit more because I want a good, nice saging. Get our ceremonial turkey feather. And a little sage for you guys. I'm just going to let it burn a bit. It smells so good. Actually, I'll just put it in here. There we go. That works out perfectly. Listen to the bells a moment. Energy. And I could actually feel the vibrations of the bowl in my heart chakra. And every time I do a video like this, guys, and I think my battery's going down in my little light here. Let me see if I can get it to turn back on, unless it turns itself off. Yeah, there's a little light there, but it's probably the battery's going to go out. So anyway, but every time I do a video like this, I think back 4 or 5 years, and I would look at someone just doing what I'm doing and say, "Oh." So I have empathy for anyone who happens upon this channel, especially my family, ex-JWs, and my sister. Just in case, Phyllis, if you're watching, baby, I don't have the hoodoo. I promise you I don't. I have just look at it. Look again. That's all I can say. So what we're going to do today, guys, is this is my my Native American cards, and I'm just going to go ahead and select 3 cards right here. Past, present, and future. First card, past. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something, and this desire gives birth the egg to hope, the butterfly. You direct this request to a greater power, the creator, knowing that you might not get what you want, but get what you need. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer. Just as a flower blooms and the fragrance is released, joy finds you and you are released. Like a butterfly in beauty and freedom, you are being initiated, and your choice is which gateway to enter. Wow. Present. Love. All you need is love. Rewrite the scary stories you tell yourself. Create a new vision of your innate beauty and love what you are. All you need is love. Make your sacred shield from the stars and the phases of the moon and define your intent. Be yourself. A beautiful new dream created your night flights, and call in your beloved, your soulmate. Your ceremonial feathers are your wings, and your elk horns are your antennae. To the ancestors who love you, your life is a sacred bundle made up of love and your dreams. You become what you think and dream. If you love all that is, you become the great mystery of all things. If you tell yourself a scary story, the world becomes a chimera, clouded from view. Rewrite what you tell yourself as a powerful new vision for sleep at night. Release your dove of peace and let her take your fears out of sight. With new intentions, tie your sacred thoughts to the headdress of your imagined success. You have love so that you may have roses in the winter. Powerful. And the last card is the future. Illumination. Wow. All I can say is wow. Thank you. Thank you, spirit guides. You enter this world with a birth cry, announcing your arrival. Then you spend the rest of this life with questions in search of answers. Where did I come from? Where am I going? Every sunrise illuminates where you have been, where you are, and the infinite possibilities before you. The earth is throbbing like a drum. A baby is born. Joy is born. Liquid melodies linger over the still waters of a pond, echoing the faint voices of women and the great mother in unison. Little one, you were blessed in beauty and light. May you be a newborn in many seasons of your life. Visit this deep blue pond often. It represents your emotions. What do you see? Can you name the emotion that pains you? Dive deeply into its phantom reflection and soothe your spirit. Your light is there, just on the other side of the shadow. Speak of it. Wow. Again, thank you, spirit guides. Wow. I got to sage again. Oh, that was powerful. Especially some of the thoughts I've been having. It's timely. You know, I've been getting the repeating numbers, sequencing numbers, 222, 333, 444, 1111, 111. And each time it happens now, I just acknowledge that I see. And yeah, more sage. I know there's a lot going on in our world, guys. It's okay. We are the stabilizers. We are the stabilizers. Zero fear. Not a bit. Not a bit. Yeah. Anyway, let me pop in here and say hi to see. Matter of fact, again, I didn't check to see if you guys could see me or not. Let's see, how do I get to here? Awesome. Denise, thank you. Clear picture. Hi, Kimberly. Candy. Hello, sweetie. LB, so cool. Hey, darling. Yes, really miss you, but understandable. Just got off a weekly webinar with Dr. Paul, holistic doctor, and he says the same thing about hugging a tree. Yes, yes, yes. And see, what I did today, for those of you that can't get to a tree, let me see if I can turn this around for you. I don't even know if y'all can see this really good. But see, I even brought some plants in. My daughter went looking for some new bulbs because she knows that Mama likes flowers. So, and she likes them too. But she got those, and so I brought those flowers in with one other. So I got some dirt, and some live, plants. And y'all, whoever doesn't have access, to go hug a tree, hug a live plant, you could do that. You could do that. Hang on, let me get back here again. What is sage? And what is it used for? Okay, sage is it's just a plant, a bush that grows uh, wild in most places, and it's said to have, the Native Americans used to use sage a lot. I'm going to turn on a light here, guys, because it's hard for me to see. Can you excuse me? And you new here? Hold on, LB. Somebody remind me when I get back, because I'm probably gonna forget. This is not a time for us to be scared of nothing. This is the time for us to not let anything that may be happening around us. Now, well, that light is too bright, huh? I'm going to turn it, put my head some kind of way. Hold on. Oh, let me turn this way. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. Okay. Nah, I can't see. Hold on. I don't have one of them fancy studios, y'all. How's that? Is that better? Oh yeah. That's better. It's not so much in my eye. All right. Okay, so what sage is used for? It's a custom of Native Americans. They used it for their spiritual practices. It's supposed to cleanse your area of negative energy. Um, it just cleanses negative energy, and it smells heavenly. And also scientifically, sage, as well as bay leaves, I think, and uh, palmato is a different. I think I'm saying it right, but they have medicinal properties. Matter of fact, say for instance, sage actually it kills microbes in the air. It's like a antibacteria thing. Ooh, let me do it a little bit again. No cornholio. No cornholio. Yeah. And speaking of cornholio, um, guys, I've been having a lot of thoughts about, because of relatives and friends who have decided to take the cornholio poke, and my aversion to not want to, be near them. But also at the same time, trying to gauge it, hey, wait a minute, I'm a sovereign free spirit being. I have everlasting life already. I'm not afraid of death. So why you don't want to be around, folks? And the thing is I am not opposed to losing the avatar, the temple, the meat suit. I'm not opposed to that occurring. So I'm not afraid to die, is what I'm saying. But some of what I'm hearing, because of research, is again this shedding thing, and the possibility of them, anything that's going to keep me from ascending, because these inorganic ones are very, very crafty, and they're desperate. Again, I'm just going by this, my core here, and I'm just trying to be balanced here. Yeah. So, because I had signed off, I was like, I'm not gonna fool with my daughter. I love you, but I will love you arm's distance. And I still have some apprehension. I'm just being honest. I still have some apprehension, but at the same time, I just feel the need to still keep that connection as much as I can with her. And while I'm talking about that, it said, the thing that concerns me a lot too about this cornholio poke is these, what do you call these folks? The inorganic ones again. The reason why there's like some genetically modified something in the cornholio poke is said, allegedly, that may cause your DNA to change, which is irreversible. And it's a deliberate attempt to keep certain ones recycling. They cannot ascend because their DNA has changed now. Before they could, once they get on the ascension, again, this is me thinking out, this is just what makes sense to me. The ascension is happening irregardless of whatever anybody tries to do. It's set. It is occurring. There's nothing anybody can do to manipulate it or anything. It is occurring. I feel the shift. I feel the shift. Some of us are not going to make it. And it's I've had to come to terms with that. Yeah, I've just had to come to terms with that it just may not be, somebody's time. And again, if it's not my time, if not what's happening to me over the last 6 years now, this whole spiritual awakening thing, and me coming from that Jehovah's Witness slobbering person on the side of the road, remembering this whole religious experience. I mean, not religious experience, but spiritual experience that I had with hearing the whole voice and the whole thing that started this whole journey, from that person on the side of the road to the woo woo person that I am today. Um, yeah, some of us are just not going to. It's just not the time. It's just not the time. And that's why it's very, very important for us to stay grounded, connect to Mother, the earth, as much as possible. The earth is a living, breathing planet, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. But the earth is alive, and we are part of the earth. But we're also part of source, that God spark, like everything else around us. I know it's weird. Yesterday's sage is a natural cleaning agent. Yes, and it smells so good to LB. Okay. Rhonda Armstrong, how darling. You have marriage and bridal services. Oh, well, maybe one day, if I probably won't ever find anybody. I'm serious. I'm serious. And you know what? If I don't find, and see, I don't even believe in twin flames and soulmates and all that stuff no more. We're just all facets of source. And I just want to find that one facet of source that we kind of connect with, and we can go on this journey together, and nothing is woo woo, and it's exciting and searching together. Yeah. But yeah, I went and got did it again. I went on one of those dating sites again. Spiritual woo woo, supposed to be woo woo people, but evidently it wasn't a whole lot of woo woo people there. Spiritual was a whole bunch of Jesus. You gotta bathe in the blood of Jesus, and I'm like, okay, yeah, and they think I'm crazy, yeah. But even a couple of the ones that's supposed to be woo woo, my woo woo is that I woo woo, they woo woo, and they run. They're like, oh Lord, this woman crazy. But anyway, so one day, Rhonda, if I don't know if I ever get married again though. Maybe we'll just have an ascension ceremony. Okay, Rhonda, can you put that on your list too, baby? Is it possible to eat sage? Um, I don't know if I don't know, because we put sage, in my gumbo, and rosemary, sage, and thyme. Rosemary, sage, and thyme. So, but I don't know if you can eat this type of sage. But that's a good question. I know there's some types of sages, but I don't know if you can eat this variety. But I'll look it up. Okay. And the arch, you can if you want to. This is Kim and Mikey. They're XJWs, and they are huge activists. Just blowing the whistle, just blowing all of the little BB out the whistle regarding Jehovah's Witnesses. But they harvest these. They grow in New Mexico, um, on their homestead, and they go out there and they gather these, and it's so lemony. It smells so good. Let me see if I can get it close to you so you can see. I'm not real good with the camera. Yeah. And they smell so good. But they go out and they harvest these themselves, and they wrap them and cure them and get them all bundled up and ready. Matter of fact, she has an Etsy. She has an Etsy store. It's oh, Kimmy, I didn't forgot again. let's see. Beaver Trading Post, I think it is. I'll put it in the description. I'm sorry, Kim and Mikey, I keep forgetting. Y'all know I'm Dutch sometimes. But anyway, it smells wonderful. And they have all kinds of other stuff there. Awesome, folks. So, but I don't know if we can eat it, this particular variety. Denise says, yes, sage is packed with a healthy dose of vitamins and minerals. Yeah, that sounds about right. I have sage growing in my garden right now, but it's not that type of sage. I don't know if it's the same. Yeah, that second card was something else. Sometimes vegan. Yeah, and it's timely. It is timely, and actually, it's so funny. I started smiling because this is the one when I call myself doing my spoken word, and I was singing my song. I had the black wig on. This is the card that I read from. That's the one, and I kind of sang it. All you need is love. Yeah. All you need is love. Yeah, yeah. I love that card too, baby. But anyway, that's the card I kind of read and sang with my spoken word. I'm having too much fun here in the woods, y'all. Oh my goodness. Wages World, huge blast from sun. Will it hit the earth? 6 day. He's doing like a 6 day shoom, and I'm gonna watch that after I get off of here. I watch him too because he watches the sun, those sunbursts. And, yeah, EMP. Man, I need to get that EMP shield. That thing costs $300. But I'm gonna get it. That y'all should really, if you guys can get that, it's through actually, if you get it, if you go to Marfugal or Marfugal News, you go through him and you can get, I think, $50 off. But what it is, it's called an EMP shield, and it's like a little, what do you call it, electronic thing that you attach to the battery of your car, something in the electronic system of your car. Because if a sudden burst of energy takes out the grid and we have no power, any sensors like these cars that says your lights are on, buckle your seatbelt, fuel is low, is gonna fry a Lexus, the one that's in your car anyway, and your phones and all that stuff. So a lot of the folks that I listen to are really strongly recommending that if you can afford it, you need to protect your electronics, protect your car. And this thing is expensive, but it's guaranteed that if a burst of energy just happens, your car is not going to be fried. You'll be able to, and if you keep like your phone in a Faraday bag or cage and keep it in your car, like at night or whatever, or keep your bag in here, in your house, whatever, that makes sense. You don't want to have your, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it'll protect the electric system in your car. So you'll have a way to go, is what I'm saying. So that's why I'm trying to save my pennies, because I want to get one of those to put on my rig. And I've been kind of working on it in the back, kind of setting up my to go bug out mobile, where I keep some food in there, a couple of gallons of water, my bug out bag with all my survival gear, water purifier, whatever I need in the car at all times, because you never know. And again, I'm not saying fear, but we need to be cognizant of where we are. We are in this reality, and no matter what the collective is thinking, I'm still manifesting butterflies and sunshine, and I'm still manifesting that, and I'm keep manifesting that. But I'm seeing with these eyes that things are kind of shifting more in one direction than the other. So I'm still manifesting the world that I want it to be by continuing to beautify my homestead, planting my garden, meditating, going within, grounding, loving Mother Earth, but also paying attention to what's around me. Yeah. Anyway, let me get over here again. Must see. There's something up there, and it's unlike anything I've ever seen before. That's the Mr. MBB 333. He that just came on. So if you guys want to toggle and go look at that and see what he's talking about, and tell me what he's talking about, because I don't know how to toggle, and I sure would like to see what he's seeing. There is going to be either a real extraterrestrial or intraterrestrial, not invasion. They're about to show themselves, or the government is about to try and put something out there, but something big. And I keep saying that right now, guys, the world that we used to know last year, it's gone. It is gone. Our world will never be the same. Do you realize, do we realize that the entire world has been affected at the same time? The same consciousness around the world, except the probably ones that's in the bush. But I'm sure they sense something happening too. But this is the first time that I know of that the whole world is experiencing the same thing. That is significant. Something big is on the cusp. Something big is on the cusp. Absolutely. Let's see. Almost a multi. Let's see. Oh my, I had no idea how beneficial sage actually is. Thanks for the info. It almost reminds me of a multivitamin. Wow. I might have to go eat some sage myself from my garden. I'm not going to eat that one. Sometimes vegan. Love them all. Woke up last night to blazing 11:11 on the clock. Very timely. And don't you get like a warm feeling now when that happens? Before I was like, well, that's odd. I didn't pay too much attention to it. But now when it happens, I get like a warm feeling. And now I just say, okay, thank you. What is it? I'm ready. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. Hi, Kevstar. Neil, good to see you, darling. Yes, I'm having a lovely, lovely evening, Neil. Yeah, busy out there working in my garden, trying to get it ready. I'm chomping at the bit to get things in the ground, but I'm gonna give it just a few more days, just in case. We're supposed to have it dip, the temperature dip a little bit. So just in case, Mr. Billy Boy want to be playing with the sun and stuff. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of more days until I get them in. And I'm so excited. This weekend I get to use my tractor. I'm so excited. And my tractor is sexy. It's so cute. It's a 1950 8N Ford. And I'm looking for my front scoop and a brush hog in the back. I'm going to find it too. But good to see you again, Neil. You see, I got on my gardening thing. LB says, what are my thoughts on indigo children? I've seen Magenta Pixie's video on it, and I want to know, what can we do as a society to help them? Are they actually going extinct? I don't know a whole lot about that, LB. I just know that there are certain, in essence, we are all star seeds. Every single one of us are star seeds. If you're a human being, you're most likely a star seed. Now, there are beings that are around us, what I call the soulless ones, or filler people, or extras. Yeah, it's complicated. You might have to go look at a couple other videos for that one, or I can, yeah, you knew too. My poor baby. Welcome to Monica's world. um, but um, indigo children to me, or like old souls. They may be children, but they come in knowing who they are, um, knowing who they are, knowing what their task is. So these children are very, very special. So they have a huge, huge energy field. And the cabal, the cabads, the inorganic ones don't like them. And they go after them. They go after them. The only way I can think of, and again, I don't know a lot about this, LB, but what resonates to me is the best way that we can help these children is all of us to resonate in love, stay in that high love vibration. Um, Try not to get sucked into the guilt and fear of this matrix that we're in, because they feed on that negative low vibration energy. So just the fact that we know that we are divine, sovereign, free spirit beings, we already have eternal life. There's no reason for us to be afraid of anything, of anything. So the way to me, to help these children, or to help protect these children, is for us to stay in that high love vibration. Don't get sucked into the fear and the guilt of this matrix. Because the more of us that resonate in that high vibration, it's to me, it's a protection. They love conquers all. They can't penetrate that. It's like, oh, that just popped into my head. Love is the cabal's kryptonite. We gonna love them, not by following what they say, not by none of that. No, you've been bad. Y'all got to go, but not to want to retaliate and hurt and kill, and that is just not in my nature to want to hurt and kill. No, but you got to go until you learn to play nice, and then maybe we need to send you to love camp instead of the penitentiary. We're gonna send them to love camp. Who's the most loving, wonderful, wonderful person, and just love on them. I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking out the box again. CJ Shields. Hey. Thank you, Denise. Sage is also psychedelic, right? I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. They're gonna be accusing me. Hey, if it's psychedelic, hold on. Let me get over here. Hey, is it psychedelic? I don't know, y'all. Now somebody gonna caption this and they're gonna put it up somewhere. They're gonna say, "Look at Miss Monica. She used to be a Jehovah's Witness, and look at her now smoking the big old doobie." Okay. Maybe that's why I'm being so silly. Maybe it is a psychedelic. Let me behave myself. Welcome, CJ. Palo Santo. That's it. I've never had Palo Santo, but I'd like to try. I'm gonna see if I can locate some. I want to see what it smells like. CJ says one of my best friends got the poke and don't feel the same way that it used, and I don't feel, hold on, and I don't feel that same way I used to about him, and it hurts because I thought that he would never sell out like that, but I also understand because yeah, yeah, because same person, because girlfriend is on dialysis. Yeah, yeah. Again, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that, because I'm in that age group, almost there. I'm 63, so they're saying you really need to get that cornholio poke, but no, no, I'm not getting the cornholio poke. But the people, say for instance, like my ex partner, he got it, and a couple of the folks that live near me, that I consider my friends, they got it too, and I feel some kind of way about it. And for them, I like I said, it's coming, y'all. This is going to be difficult for a lot of us, but I hear what you're saying. LB says, hopefully, let's see, hopefully we can all ascend at one point, but this matrix thing is definitely keeping some of us on lockdown. People call me crazy, like I'm living in some fantasy, but something's definitely up. And I'm right with you, LB. Join the crazy club, girl. That's all I can say. But I tell you what, I tell my daughter all the time, and other folks, and they said, when I'm saying the things that I'm saying, oh, we don't want to hear all that. Oh, you crazy. Oh, if we die, we die. Kind of like, I don't want to hear it. I want to stay here. Nothing's happening. You know, um, So I tell them, I said, okay, not a problem. I won't say nothing. But when that doggone big old pyramid um, spaceship come down, or when stuff goes wild, I'm just gonna go, how you doing? But again, we as stabilizers, they think we're crazy right now. And they're supposed to. They told Yeshua he was crazy. They thought Yeshua was crazy. All the ascended masters, and I'm not saying I'm an ascended master. I'm at the door though. I'm pushing, I'm searching, and I'm digging, and I'm going to get this. I'm going to remember. I'm manifesting my whatever. Yeah. See, that's what this channel is about. This has been a journey, and there's a there's quite a few in here that I recognize that's been here for a while. But I'm not a teacher or anything. This is just my journey that I'm sharing. And as crazy as it seems, and LB, baby, anytime you want to come in here, you come in here. We don't think you're crazy at all. Hello, Nicole Goddess. Oh, it jumped on me. Let me pull this thing a little bit closer to me. I'm getting hungry too, y'all. How long have I been on here? Oh, about 15 minutes. That's not bad. Oh, I've been busy today. Let me show y'all what I did. I've been making jelly today. Okay. This one, this one is Red Bud, and it's that little on it. You can make jelly out of it, and it's delicious. Well, today this one is um, guava mango jam. It is so yummy. So I decided I wanted to make something else with the guava and mango because I had just a half a batch left of the puree because I went and got the guavas and chopped up all the things myself because I like fresh fruit. So I only had 2 cups left. So I decided to try something new. So I took the guava and apple and I put some sweet hot peppers in it, and I call it. I'm trying to think what to call it. What can I call it, y'all? Hold on, let me get that. There we go. What can I call it? I was thinking like I did one last year and I called it Mango Sunrise. So I was thinking about tropical heat because it is spicy, but it's sweet, fruity, and hot. So yeah. So I tell you what, um, y'all name it, and whoever's no, that's that good. Um, Let me think on that. Let me think. I made this one, and this one is a pineapple ginger jam. It's fresh pineapple, pure cane. It's really good. Anyway, I'm having fun and learning about all of this stuff. Keep making your plans. Keep manifesting the world that you want to live in. Keep manifesting. Oh, let's see. There goes them dogs again. That's another dog. My daughter is. I call her the black Ellie Mae Clampett. She sees animals and she brings them in. Well, this is a big German Shepherd. She doesn't look too old, maybe a couple of years old, but she was injured and skin and bone, and we just call her Mama. So Mama's here now. She's on the homestead, so we have another dog. Couldn't just leave that dog out there on the road. People are just scumbags when they just leave animals like they just drop them off and just burn off and just leave them. It's so. Uh-oh. I pressed the button and I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, Denise. Let me be careful before I block you. Remove from stream. No, I don't want to do that. I want to just go to the next. I want to get out of here and not hurt. Oh, Denise, I highlighted you. I hope I didn't mess up nothing. Let me just comes vegan. Oh, thank you for the singing. Yes, we all need this love. Yes, we need love, baby. Love, 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 love. And do that. Take every opportunity that you can to go out of your way. It could be something is short. They have got to put like some eggs back or something. Get them eggs. You know, do little things like that. Whatever you can do, little things mean a lot. But look for opportunities to be kind to our fellow man because, yeah, look for opportunities to be kind because they want us on. And right now, this whole Cornholio mess, about half of America is vaccinated now, and half of America, I mean, maybe one more on the other side, but it's almost half and half. Yeah. ugly for a while. So it's very important going on and stay in that love vibration. Um, he still wears his mask and he doesn't want to get close to me. His energy is so negative because he's still afraid of catching COVID. Oh wow. It is it's sad. It's sad. Uh let's see, Monica, can you get me an EMP2, please? I can barely afford my own rent money and the bank's been tight. It could really help a Star C brother out. Yeah, I wish I could find one to get for me. That thing is $300. And the reason why I don't have one now is I can't afford it right now. But I'm gonna have to put my little pennies together. Maybe you could do the same thing, LB. Maybe not, we can't get it now, but yeah, put your pennies aside like I'm gonna have to do to get one. Man, I wish, I got on this IntelliFluencer thing. Maybe I can get in touch with the EMP folks and ask them if they can send me one or two or three in exchange for me broadcasting it on. I have almost what 9,700, 600, I think, subscribers. I almost had 10,000 at one time. I was like 9,997, and then all of a sudden something happened and it's going way down, and I haven't been able to get it back up again. So I might do that. Try and get in touch with the EMP folks and ask if they would consider me, doing like a little advertisement, sharing with you guys what it's supposed to do and how I use it and the benefits of it and all of that. And who knows if that happens, CJ, to where if they send me an extra one, we'll do like that would be an awesome. Yeah. Let me work on that, LB. Oh, let's see. CJ says he always sees 444. Yeah. Look up. Did you look up what the meaning of that angel number is? 444. It's something good. Yes, still wears breath. Isn't that crazy? And it's the opposite of me. I don't want him close to me. And I exactly. I had to go to Walmart today, and for the first time, I purposefully put on a mask because I'm afraid of breathing what they're shutting off. Really. And I know some of it's still going to get particles, going to get through and all that. But the same with you're saying with the whole cornholio sickness, that it'll minimize it. Okay. So I did it. But it's coming to a point where I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out anymore. I'm ready to just get in the dirt. Just stay in the dirt, y'all. Nicole says, "Are you ready for this, Miss Monica?" Frankly, I am too. I'm like, bring it. Did I tell y'all? I don't know if I see. I'm getting a little bit forgetful. I don't think I told y'all this dream I had, because I don't dream. I don't remember my dreams. But the other night, I think I did, but I'm gonna tell it again. The other night, I had a dream, and I remembered the dream this time. I remembered the dream, and I'm in a mall, like a shopping mall. That had to be a dream, because I hate going to the mall. I hate going to the mall with a passion. So, but I'm in the mall, and I'm dressed in a yellow dress, and my hair is like Marge Simpson. It's straight up. That and then someone comes up to me and he asked me who I was. He says, "Monica," and I said, "Yeah, I am." And he says, "I am Monica from YouTube." And I said, "Yeah." And I'm thinking, "Oh, this fool is gonna kill me here." But I said, "Yeah, I am." And he says, "I'd like to take you to dinner." And I said, "Okay, that'll be fine. There's a restaurant right here in the mall here, but I need to run to my house and change my clothes because I can't go into the restaurant looking like Marge Simpson. So he kind of chuckled and walked away. And within like a minute or so, I'm chatting with these people. I don't know who the people are in the dream. I hear like a huge crash, and I look over, and you can see like the glass doors going into like a parking garage, and all the cars had collapsed, and the sirens were going off, and people were screaming, and and I was excited. I was not afraid. I was startled at first, but I was excited. I'm like, it's happening. It's happening. And I was telling people not to be afraid. It's okay. It's okay. Don't be afraid. No fear, to try and get them not to be so afraid. It was okay. But they wasn't listening. They were still hollering. And then I went outside, and then I looked up in the clouds, and I saw like swirling, lots of just swirling clouds billowing. It's just beautiful with colors. It was just, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was like a light came on, like a billboard, like poof, and it said Revelation, and then a scripture, and I don't remember the scripture, but it said Revelation. So maybe, I don't know. And then I woke up. So I don't know what that's about at all. So I'm excited too, Nicole. Whatever happens, I'm still manifesting. I don't want anything bad to happen. I don't want, humankind to suffer any more than they've already suffered. I'm still manifesting as hard as I can. Um, but also with the realization that maybe I'm able to gauge in different dimensions. I'm trying to stay in that high love vibration, but then I'm also able to experience what's happening in this matrix. That's the best way I can explain this. Oh, you have an indigo child. Oh, awesome, Denise. Awesome, awesome. Enjoy that beautiful, beautiful facet of source. Sometimes vegan Billy girl is divorcing Billy boy. Uh, well, let me not be mean, but lately I've been looking at Melinda, and she's been looking more like Melvin. I don't know. I don't know. And then when I started looking at that, I started doing a little research, and it is rumored that Melinda is really Melvin. And if you look at the structure of the face and the neck, I was trying to get a good look at her hand so you can do the whole. Anyway, something's up with that too. I think Billy Boy has something to do with this whole cabal, kabad, inorganic one, something. Uh, okay, this thing jumped on me again, guys. This so far, the StreamYard seems to be a lot better. Hang on. It really jumped big. This is, oh, too funny with the sage. Yeah, I like to be silly. I use sage to cleanse my house as well as my mini crystals. Yeah, I have a lot of crystals here too. Kev Star. Yeah, clears negative energy, and oh, Palo Santo brings in positive. It smells so sweet. Oh, thank you. Sometimes vegan. I didn't know that. So I've got to get me some Palo Santo. Divine Soul. Hello, darling. Sacagawea. Good guy. It's crazy. Yes, Monica. And yes, it is cuckoo out there. But it's okay. We are the stabilizers. Hey. No fear. No fear. Sage is saliva. It is psychoactive properties. Sage, Maybe you're saying sage in saliva will develop some psychoactive properties, possibly. I don't know. I've never heard of that, CJ. I'm gonna look that one up, sweetie. LB, where do I find Palo Santo? And see, I don't know, but I'll be looking it up myself. Yeah, I hear them dogs too. People are easily swayed. Sprouts carries it, and usually wherever you purchase sage. Okay. Crystal stores, yeah. Okay, thank you. And I just went to the crystal store a couple of days ago. Actually, I went and got me. I do these beads, and I'm into doing beads and bracelets uh, myself. But I went in and I wanted some lapis lazuli, so I went and got some lapis lazuli beads, and I put together my lapis lazuli, and yeah, using all my protective. I got two here. I'm looking for bloodstone now, so I can wear the bloodstones when I love my bracelets. Love them, love them, love them. Okay. Sometimes it comes in little wooden sticks, like cinnamon sticks. Sometimes vegan. You burn it like sage. Okay. Why is the dog barking so much? Probably because there's deer close to the house, or hope it's not a black bear. And actually, we do have black bears here. I might need to go out there with my shotgun and just go blast it out if they keep barking out there. But I literally live in the woods, and we have black bear here. Yeah, she's anxious. Yeah, something's out there that they don't like. And actually, the last couple is maybe is one of them inorganic ones coming out the woods. Yeah. Oh, she started barking again. I thought that was it. I was gonna say, y'all be quiet. Yeah, it is an anxious bark. And we have 3 dogs out there. Um, sounds like deer because I hear the senior uh, male dog. He's the alpha, and he's in a location. I hear him, and he sounds his doesn't sound like an anxious bark. That's my pup there. She's that's the one that's the boxer Great Pyrenees mix. She's going to be big. She's about 6 months old. When I get near, let's see, I missed something. When I get near Conholio V, when I get near your stomach aches, really? Yeah, I'm kind of watching for news like that because the scientists or the folks, the whoever's supposed to keep us informed, saying, "Oh, there's no such thing." Um, but again, I don't trust if their mouth is moving, I don't trust them. So I get my news from other sources. Sometimes vegans say, "It's not me." You use sage and crystals too. Let's see. Yeah, that doggy needs some sage. Yeah, I'm going to go out there in just a minute, and seriously, I'm going to sage my front porch just in case. Oh, let's see. Come on, Monica. Let's see. Grilling and inspiration. Come on, Monica. The scripture is the most important, and you forget it. No, I'm not forgetting. Again, um, I can kind of tell you're coming from that Christianity indoctrination, and if you don't look outside the box, if you go what you have been told by whomever, grandpa, the pastor, or even the Bible says it's true because why? Because the Bible says so. That don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Critical thinking. Um, but no, I don't put a lot of credence in the scripture anymore. Now there's some slivers of diamonds there, and I'm able to discern what those are. Um, but no, you're right. It's not that I don't. It's not that I don't forget. Not that I don't forget. I have just researched and I have made an informed decision about what I take in as truth or what resonates with me and what does not. But if it resonates for you, darling, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Da 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 da. I can't tell you who to indoctrinate to. Oh, good. Dog barking at aliens. I hope it's the one. I hope it's the alien that was in here. I keep telling him to come back, seriously, because I am not afraid. I was not afraid of whatever this being was in here at all. I hope it was one that was in that's in a protector ship up there waiting for me and just waiting for me to get enough nanobots out my body so he can take me on up there. Because I was not afraid. Yeah, I sent a message to Rex from Leak Project, and I told him that if they did pick me up, we were going to make a beeline and pick him up if he wanted a ride. He didn't answer me though. Melinda Melvin. Kami, Anunnaki, yes. What is this Anunnaki I keep hearing about? The Anunnaki or is um is what they call these ancient beings that they call them the fallen angels or the Hopi people etched in stone. They have their stone, they have their history etched in stone. They speak of the ant people or the Anu people, the beings that came from above that came down to them. Um, in all cultures around the world, they speak of the sky people. And even in the Bible, if you look at it with a critical mind, it's full of aliens and spaceships. If you really look at it with I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because this will keep burning and I don't want to waste it. Yeah, go ahead and stop. There we go. But it's full of um, scriptures that depict possible spaceships. Say for instance Ezekiel's will, the way it's described, and then you look in the esoteric religions and things like that, and you realize that it's a Merkaba. It's all interconnected. And then too, the Anunnaki. Look up the Sumerian text, LB, and once you start looking at the story about Lord Enki and his brother Enlil, and in this story talks about these brothers and they're fighting each other, how they created mankind, genetically modified them, put them in a garden, these beings that they made, and put them in a garden. And then when they ate of the fruit, because one of the brothers genetically modified them to where they knew, they had knowledge, they could reason, they weren't like the other animals. They were supposed to be a slave. They were created to be slaves, but Lord Enki manipulated their DNA. What he did is he put this I get that their DNA in this, supposedly in this creature, and the brother Enlil got upset and wanted them to just get destroyed because they were like the gods now. So that's when Enlil caused a flood to happen to kill these things that his brother had created. Even before then, he drove the two creatures, that the female and the male that they had made, he drove them out of the garden. This was the Sumerian text I'm speaking of. And these Sumerian, I know I'm butchering this, but these Sumerian texts predate the Bible by 2,500 years. Now, those little stories that I just mentioned to you, LB, what does that kind of sound like to you? Genesis, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He created male and female. They ate of the tree. He had to kick them out. Then they populated the earth and he was doing bad stuff and they were horrible and he needed to go and he caused the. Don't that sound like the Bible to you? Sumerian text, look that up. And those were the Anunnakis. And those are the ones, these are they call them fallen angels. And those are the ones that they're saying are returning. There's going to be a lot of different alien beings returning, not returning, but they're already here. Lots of alien beings are already here. We just, man, this is so deep for you, baby. I know you just got here, but you here now. You just start looking at the just look up the Sumerian text and see how side by side with the Bible, just the beginning of the Sumerian text and then side by side with the Bible, and you'll get an idea of who these Anunnakis are. And Anunnaki, again, it just means the people from above that came below, but we don't know exactly which beings it was. It's complicated, but start there if you want to know who the Anunnaki are. It's a group of supposedly aliens. Yes, Genesis, the whole creation story. Exactly. Salvia sage is the sage that is smoked. It is not a good idea, mostly in Mexico. If you want to take a trip and meet the other, need ayahuasca or peyote. Okay. So that's the type of sage you're talking about. Okay. I'd never heard of that one. Maybe that was the stuff. I remember when I was a little girl, my uncle in Louisiana, he was smoking these cigarettes and he said it was sage. But I don't know if it was sage or if it was marijuana. Maybe he said it was sage because he didn't want me to know it was the reefer. And I couldn't have been more than about 8, but I remember him saying it was sage. All right. Thanks for the information. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Again, just stay in that love vibration. That's it. Just stay in that love vibration. Don't be afraid. We have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. And things are going to get bumpy. I feel it. And I think y'all know it's going to be bumpy. Stay grounded and keep your vibrations high. And I'll talk to you guys another day. Maybe I'm going to take y'all on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take y'all on the tractor with me. When I crank her up this weekend, I'm going to put my little selfie stick on there some kind of way, and we're going on a ride. I'll see y'all next time. Bye, my babies.